It's week 1 of the National Football League, and we've got a pair of teams who met each other in Super Bowl V. It's the Cowboys and the reigning Super Bowl champs on Thursday night.
Hey, right. Hey.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we are back to football. It's the Thursday opener for 2024, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into the...
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former fourth-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
It's now second and 6.
Here's Pollard again. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They're just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Pollard. A nice little juke. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yard is?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And this is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 36. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one on the line of scrimmage.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Prescott down. And that is incomplete. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Ready.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3. On the option left, Richardson. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
A nice run there. He calls his own number, gets the first down, and then slides to a stop before he has to take any contact.
And that absolutely has to please this coaching staff because you know they've been drilling into his head. You're no good to us on the sidelines if you're not playing, right? If you have to be over here full-time with us, that doesn't work so well. We need you on the field, so sliding like that, they'll take that every time.
That good for 22 and a first down. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
Richardson looking to throw this. Touchdown, Colts! Jelani Woods from 4 yards out. And the Colts are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Gale is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He shakes him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Marquise Bell gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
19-18. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Check smash. Check smash. Ready.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
On 4th down, here's the option. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. Powers by at the 40. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw there caught by Gallup. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down. Now Prescott. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So on 4th down, Prescott off and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. And his kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the 1st half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
Here we go.
They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Dragon 60.
Off play action. Richardson. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Richardson on fourth down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. That's on the tackle, Braden Smith.
Still first down.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Play action. Now Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Completion downfield, but the way that with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. This is taken at the 18. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. He may go. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run here with Taylor. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Jonathan Taylor, a touchdown machine. He's going to get plenty of looks down here near the goal line. So if I'm on defense, I might start getting prepared to see his number called a couple of more times.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Richardson on the bootleg here. To the right side, complete to Taylor. Touchdown! Jonathan Taylor from 3 yards out. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 8. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. There he goes, right side. this. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Got his man there complete to Gallup. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Play action now. Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A first down throw for Prescott. Going right back to Ferguson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So we have it looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
What a way to start the second half. These guys are showing no signs of letting up. They have a chance to take a decided advantage with this possession.
Now Richardson going to shift things up.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 19. Warriors 70. Go.
Now Richardson on first down. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The first play of the second half, a big success, over 30 yards.
Another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Check mash, check mash.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes.
Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Colts are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. Prescott on first down. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First down, Dallas.
Here's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ferguson. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Pollard. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Now Prescott. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal. So now it's 2nd down. To throw is Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in. And
Cordero Patterson. Room to run at the 50. Cordero Patterson on the loose. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Colts. Such an electric play. So much fun to watch. And you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
without a doubt, that's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Gay is on for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And no doubt one of the most, if not the most exciting play we'll see in this game. The kick return all the way to the end zone for 6 points.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
Dak and the Cowboys ready for their next possession. And he had the touchdown of the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Looks like another empty position. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Let's go now.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Now Richardson. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. On the option to give to Taylor here. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the option, here's Taylor. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 21. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. One quarter remains here on this Thursday night. Back now in Indianapolis. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Here we go, Jack. 3.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that's the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Richardson keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Colts are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, and to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Prescott now. And that will be incomplete as well.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. Richardson to throw off play action.
Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against a front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Ready.
They're going option play on third down.
And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it.
Looking in zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Colts add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
At the 29-yard line.
Throwing, Prescott.
Here's a screen now for Pollard.
Busts through the tackle. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Again, 11 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
26. 26.
Now Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Prescott's throw taken in there by Cooks.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And the Cowboy first down.
Prescott. There again is Cooks, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Looking to throw, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here, complete.
And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
26.
To the air again, Prescott.
That's dumped off to Pollard.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility. Still down big.
This opening. Not gone their way to this point, but yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. Indy set to go on offense once more. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
On second down, it's Taylor. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On third down, here's Taylor. And he will have the first down as he's brought down near midfield. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On the option to give to Taylor here. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Off the option, here's Taylor. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now third down and 7. Off play action, Richardson dancing to his left. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously, but the first game of the year always a special one, and love, I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it on a special night like that. I think it's going to be a great season, partner. Can't wait for the next several months. We know there are going to be surprises all the way through the season. And before we know it, we'll be talking about opening up on a Thursday night again next season.
So for Indianapolis, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals.